Hi, welcome to Cool Kids Podcast. This is episode 14. My name is Sawyer. I'm in grade 5. I like basketball a lot.
Hi, I'm Stephan, and I'm in 5th grade, and my favorite thing to do is hockey.
My name's Rilee. I'm in 5th grade.
Hi, my name is Avery, and I'm in 5th grade, and I go to Field Middle School.
Hi, my name is Will. I'm in grade 5, and I like to ride my bike.
Hi, my name is Railen. I'm in 3rd grade, and I like soccer.
What is your favorite thing to do in the snow? I like to go sledding and build snow forts.
I like to go sledding.
I like to go sledding and ice skating.
I like to go sledding and fly off jumps on the sledding hill.
I like to sled and make forts.
I like to make snow globes.
One time I went off a big jump at Sibley Park, and I was going down the hill and I crashed into the fence.
Once I went off a really big jump and I landed weirdly on my legs.
One time I was riding on my bike and I flipped over my handlebars. When I flew over them, we were in the street and there was a little family having a picnic or whatever in their front yard, and they gave me bandages and stuff.
Once I crashed at the park on my scooter and I almost had to get stitches, and it was on my chin, and it cracked both of the teeth right here. Eventually they came out, but little shards were coming out, and one came out in 2 parts.
I have a follow-up question for Sawyer. Did you ever swallow one of those shards?
I don't know. Maybe in my sleep? I don't know. We went to the dentist, and they said it was fine.
If you can shrink anything down, what will it be and why? I will shrink a house because I want to see what the furniture look like when it's small.
I would shrink down food so I could have more of it, and I could have more and not be so full right away.
I would shrink down bugs and insects because I don't like them.
I think I would probably shrink the moon for one day and put it back up there.
How would you see the moon if it would be so small?
But is there such thing as you make it bigger, undo it?
I would shrink a cat. I have a question. My name is Railen, and my question is, if you could bring the moon down, why would you?
If I could bring down the moon, it would be because it's made out of cheese and I would eat it.
The reason why I would bring down the moon, so I could jump on top of it.
The reason I would bring down the moon is so I could pick it up and throw it at somebody. The reason I would is because just to look at it.
The reason why I would bring the moon down, I don't know, take little parts of the moon off and then just examine them.
The reason why I would pull down the moon is to look at it and see what it looks like and hold it.
If there was a moon lander up there,
they might have left some unwanted gear.
My name is Sawyer, and my question is, what's your favorite sport or activity to do outside? Mine is basketball. Yeah.
My favorite sport to play is hockey because I play it.
My favorite sport to play is soccer.
My favorite sport is soccer. My favorite sport is probably basketball.
I I watch the Minnesota Wild play and the Minnesota Twins play. It's fun to watch them and learn how they do stuff.
I watch the Golden State Warriors, the Minnesota Timberwolves, all the NBA teams, but my favorite is Golden State.
My name is Avery, and what team do you like, and what player on that team do you like? My favorite player on the Minnesota Wild it actually isn't a player, it's a goalie. His name is Stephan, and I've met him at one of my hockey tournaments before. So, yeah.
My favorite team is Golden State Warriors, and my favorite player on that team is Steph Curry because he's really good.
My favorite team is the Minnesota Wild, and my favorite player is probably Spurgeon.
My favorite team, I don't know, the football Vikings, and I don't know any of the names of the players.
So I just found out that my Devin Duvnik from the Minnesota Wild got traded to the San Jose Sharks. That's what my dad just told me. So, yeah, surprising. I never knew that. My brother said they are
A really good team.
a really good team. So, I play for Minneapolis Storm, and so we had this winter hockey sport thingy at the by Parade Ice Garden, and that's where they held the girls varsity team versus the Holy Angels team, and they surprisingly won.
For the Minnesota Storm, have you guys ever won like a championship or?
I have no clue. I remember we got second and third in state championship for us, our team. I only know this team, we've won 4 games so far, and 2 we lost. So, yeah. And then for our Superior tournament from last year, we got second place.
I also play for Storm, and this year was kind of short. I mean, it's not really over yet, but we kind of took a break from hockey because of COVID. But I have a Storm hat.
What are you doing for your team virtually?
I don't really know yet, but we haven't really done any of that yet. But we might.
So there's starters, learn how to skate, might 1, might 2, mighty mites, might 1, might 2, and might 3. And then for they get to squirts, pewee, and bantam. And then for girls, they do the same thing, but then they have 8U and then 10U and then 12U and then 15U. And then I don't know what the next one is. And then you get to varsity and well, you get to high school and there's this varsity team and junior team, and you try to make those, and there's boys and girls on each team, and sometimes girls can join boys teams sometimes or mites, but they can't be in squirts with them.
For me, it goes mighty mites, and then squirts, and then peewees, and then bantams.
We use USA Hockey, and Sports Engine too. We get these help thingies on our shirts. Like last year, I had Tingletown CrossFit on mine last year because that's our sponsors and they help us and raise money for us. But we also pay them money too. So, and we have out of town tournaments. But this year, I don't know how we're gonna do that. So. Last year I wasn't really good. I made it to the 10U B2 team. That was the you needed help. But then this year I made it to 10UA, which is the best team of all.
I have a question. What is your favorite thing to do out of school?
My favorite thing to do out of school is swim and do gymnastics because I I did both of them. I had only 2 weeks of training, well, swimming, and we had these, we had to record, we had this progress test, how well we were doing, and then I got to finish and move on, and I got to go to bronze, and then their silver and gold is the best. So I was third out of the best. So, and yeah, it's pretty fun, and it's scary too sometimes.
What I like to do out of school is play outside in our backyard. And I like to do fires.
I like to sometimes draw and spend time with my family.
I like to sometimes paint and stuff like that. One of my things I like to do out of school is I like to ride my scooter at the park because there's these hills and stuff that you can ride down.
I just like to play games, and maybe I might have hockey after.
What's your favorite movie? My favorite movie is Sing.
My favorite, does this count? My favorite movie / episode is The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I like The Mandalorian. It's not a movie, but we're watching season 2.
I'm still on season 1.
I also like to watch The Mandalorian, and I'm also on season 2.
The baby Yoda, he's cute, too cute.
I like The Mandalorian himself.
I like Grogu, which is also Baby Yoda. I think that if I could make a roller coaster, it would probably be that it would be an invisible roller coaster with only outlines, and you would be able to, it would be like sitting in an invisible chair just going around the roller coaster, and sometimes there'd be massive drops onto something and bounce back up on the next track. It would be called the Wacky Rollercoaster.
I'm pretty sure there's already a type of roller coaster like this, but it would be more crazy. So there's water roller coasters at water parks and stuff. You would go through water and then you would go up to space and you would freeze and then you would go next to the sun and then you would start melting and then you would come back down to earth.
If I could do any roller coaster, I would do one that goes at 1,000 miles per hour and all of your just hats and hair just flies off your head.
Thank you for listening to Cool Kids Podcast, episode 14.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Goodbye.